Yes, sir. Well, what this Monte Carlo right here is getting is the 24-inch wheel and tire package. We doing foals in Oklahoma, yes, sir. And we ain't doing that ridiculous looking lift kit. All our wheels go on and look like they belong on. So that's what we doing. This right here is a few steps on how you get it done. You guys real serious about doing it? You want to do it yourself? Don't want to pay a cat a whole lot of money? Get your head ripped off? Few simple steps on how to make it happen. This is one of them right here. Get in here. You get your towers hammered up real good. Get them out the way, because that's the biggest problem you're gonna have is a rub issue right here. Some people like to use spring helpers. That kind of lifts the car up a little bit, but like I say, with that, we like our tires, our wheels and tires to sit kind of flush. We don't need the big separation between the car and the wheel. And then also the inner fender is another piece that needs to come out. That way you can actually see exactly what you're rubbing on and just don't think it's just plastic, because there's actually some other stuff back there behind the inner wheel well, the inner plastic. So get that pulled out, take a look at it. You still actually have protection. Most people worry about water and stuff like that getting up in the fenders and up in the motor and all that. That's not an issue, I promise. And other than that, we about to turn wrench. Get some more stuff done. Okay, good. Yes, sir.
Let's go on to the green thing.
This is cash Monte Carlo right here. You know, 2000 Monte Carlo SS. My nigga Chop Shit. Y'all seen him on the last Shake Show, talking shit with the rims.
The last Shake Show.
Yeah, on the last one. That's Mr. Larry Bell right there. Car Center Riders.
Making it happen.
Yes, sir.
Making it happen. We are in Oklahoma too. Texas, Florida, California, all that. We can appreciate what y'all doing, but this is Mid-South. We gotta bring our own, we gotta build our own. That's what we working on.
What you got in your hand, Mr. L?
This right here is an 8-pound sledgehammer. Like I say, you gotta reach down sometime, grab your nuts, and go and beat the shit out of it. If you too scared to do that, you're in the wrong line of work. Yeah, this is an essential tool in pimping rides right here. Got to have this if you're gonna pimp. Now one of the other steps that we gotta take is we go in. Once we remove the inner fender out, we actually have a little small riblet or rib line right here where the car bonds together in two places. You either want to hammer this down if you can. It's really kind of hard to get to or to manipulate it, so some people grind it. Some people actually even can get a plasma cutter and plasma cut it out, so just whatever tools you have available. Sometimes you can get away with not messing with this, but sometimes you do, because you run a good chance on when you cut the wheel left and right with it digging into your tire and actually cutting a groove into your tire. So just to eliminate that, it's just always better to be safe than sorry and either hammer this down, cut it off, or whatever, you know. But you definitely want to eliminate that. You don't want it sticking up as high as it is. And with that, we're going to actually start grinding on ours. We're going to see if this works.
You about to go get that big M?
That motherfucker doesn't even like a Monte Carlo no more. That shit clean as a motherfucker.
It 24, make it happen. Nice little look. He ain't sitting up all ridiculous in the air. So anybody thinking about that body lift stuff that don't give you clearance for your wheels, all that do is just separate the car from the wheels, which looks ridiculous. You want your car as close to your wheels as possible. That make your wheels look bigger. The higher you go, the smaller your wheels are gonna look. Nice and flush. Everything sits in there. Everything turns nice and easy. No rub, no scrub, none of this. And And that is a 275, 25, 24. So just in case anybody thinks this is some of that TV stuff. That's it. Dang, we bossed out. I even had to lower it back down some. I actually even had the front up a little too high. You know what I mean? Just on that homemade lift. So I actually brought him back down some, make it look good. And that's all with my hands. And believe it or not, I had him too tall with my hands. Bring him back down to earth. And that's probably one of the best looks you're going to see right there. Tucked in, the back looks good. It ain't all poking out and looking all crazy. So, you know, I actually even got a nice little slope to it. Yep. Nice little slope to it.
Let them know where we at, Larry.
We are at Car Center Riders. We over here off of Lincoln and Memorial. Most people remember where the original shop was, but if you don't, you know what I mean, we just right in the backyard of where we was, making it happen. To be honest with you, we ain't doing much retail for the whole world anymore, or the major public. But the guys that are serious about their whips and serious about making it happen, I do have the time to help you get right. And then you see even right here, there's a couple of little small nips that I had to make. Like in the back, didn't have to touch it at all, but the wheel itself won't even go into the opening of the vehicle. And unless you make that little notch right there, and you see I didn't even take a lot of his card, nothing. So that's probably the best thing in the world you could do. Same thing on the other side. Like I said, up front right here. Didn't have to do too much, you know what I mean? We actually take this. It's best if you got like the Sawzall or something like that can cut through all that metal, because all this has to go. Everything back there needs to go. Even the riblet, that riblet needs to go. If not, then that's what cuts into the tire when you turn left and right and all that good stuff. So, you know what I mean? Other than that, that's it. Up front, really didn't even have to do nothing. This particular car had actually been in a car accident, so on the other side of the car, the fender was pushed back a little bit more, so I obviously had to cut that side. I only cut this side to just keep it uniform, so I didn't even really have to cut. I just made a little notch just so it just looks uniform. If anybody's going around looking like, why they cut on that side, not this side? Yeah. But this car, it had actually been in a little fender bender. You know, so you can actually even tell I had to take a little bit more of this one. It actually even starts up here. But more than anything, it turns in. I'm actually going to cut the wheel so you can just see right there how it's going to look. It's all that though. That's it. First, spray back.